everybody, good morning to another episode of Jim and Andy's Garage. Today we're going to replace the cooling fan on a Dacor range. It's gas cooktop. I've removed the grills. That's easy. I pulled it away from the wall using a strap under the two front legs, and I just kind of leveraged it out away from the wall. This is kind of what we're talking about here. I can give you the model number a little bit later on, but so what we're doing is we're behind the stove. This is the replacement cooling fan that I'm going to install. Okay. I picked this up on eBay for $100 with shipping, and it looks pretty good. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that this is the right part. It looks like it is, and and it works. There were very few, OEMs, original equipment fans, and those that were available were like $500, ridiculous, or more. So we're behind the stove. Obviously we've disconnected the electrical. I've already removed a few of the screws. So essentially you're going to remove all the screws to these panels, which you could use, just a regular drill. And I've got a few more to go, and then the housing sits back in here. We'll pick it up when I expose the housing, and then hopefully we'll get that out without too much trouble. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's December where I am, December 9th, 10th. Wind chill factor outside is in the teens. It's a good day to do this kind of job. Play some music in the background. Thank you. Okay, we've taken all the back plates off, essentially. Not all of them. We didn't take that one off. Just a regular screwdriver. Here's the original fan motor. Okay. Here's the replacement that I got in the mail that was supposed to be the exact same part. So it's obviously different. This motor looks a little bit beefier than this one. It feels heavier. We're just going to disconnect the negative and positive wires, and we're putting them right into here, and we're going to just hope that it works. That's all we can do. Okay, there are two screws that fit into the back of this. See those two screws right there? That screw hole, one there and one there. That's what you're going to mount the fan housing to, and then put that back in first. Okay, just so we know the sequence of removal and replacement. You got to remove, well, obviously we disconnect the power. Remove this power panel. We don't have to, but it's easier. Then you remove the center panel, because there's two screws here that connect to this panel. And this panel, you gotta remove, hold on, there's a bunch of screws on the side here, there's a couple under here, and this is the fan. These are the fan mounting screws to the fan box. So once you take this panel off, and there's some screws on the side here, and there's two more screws behind this panel for this fan box. That all comes out. And then you can take the fan out with these two screws. And it's really pretty common sense. Put it all back in that same sequence. I slid this bottom, this bottom panel has two like wings that go up into this pan adjacent to the motor housing. So I assembled this and this while the fan was loosely installed with these two screws. So I was able to get these two tabs up into the metal housing, and then I turned everything around, connected the positive and negative wires to the fan motor, and then I was able to just screw everything back in. This, and then finally this. So I guess that's about it. I'm gonna plug it back in again, push it back against the wall. Maybe I'll do a quick heat up test and see if it works. And everything's hooked up. I didn't push it completely against the wall yet, but what I'll do is we'll do a little bake, and let's do 400 preheat. Start. Let's see what happens. I'll keep you posted. Let's hope it just doesn't squeal. Okay, we're at about 250 degrees. The fan is running. It's hard to wait. Yeah. It's hard to see, but it is running without any noise. So it's doing its job. Jim and Andy's Garage, signing off another successful home repair, saving you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, hard-earned money. Final note, this fan did shut off after I had turned off the oven. You know, it ran for a while until the temperature got down to, I don't know what, but it'll run a little bit beyond its shut-off time, and then the fan thermostat will shut off. So that shut off, job is done.